get a bunch of messages next. Like, saw you in Tom Kubat's video. I'm like, yes, I show people's videos. Every time I'm in Tucker's video.
Look at this, I've got all the sidekicks. This is a big deal. Okay, so today is my last day here, and I was gonna pack up and go home, but I'm gonna try something new today. We have a prototype electric paramotor. It's a test bed that Aviator is using to test out some of their electric paramotor stuff, and I'm gonna go and fly it. So I'm gonna set up my wing. It poured last night, so try not to get everything too wet, and then I'm gonna go up. See you guys up there. Okay. I'll probably go forward. Just go slow. Okay.
Is on.
Throttle is on. Okay, off. On. Receiver in. Master on. Clear prop. Okay, check for full throttle. We got it. Okay, so this is take 2. First one, the receiver died. Again, the final product will not have a receiver. It'll have a wired throttle. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Hey, Ross, is there a kill switch for when I land, or I just stay off the throttle? Okay. It's on my left side, the red key? Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Electric paramotor test bed. Oh, yes! Woo!
Alright, I'm going to gain some altitude because weather's not great either this morning. Yes! Very cool, man. Okay, so this is my first ever electric paramotor flight. And this is the test bed that Aviator's working on. They just testing some things out. And I don't know why I'm so nervous. But I am. I don't know. Okay. New wing, new motor. Weather is smooth but windy. I'm going to gain altitude because that's where it's safe. So here's the full throttle test. It's smooth, man. So, here's what I'll say. The throttle, again, this is not a wired throttle. It's just like an RC throttle. I'll say it again. It's all just test hardware. It's not going to be like this when they actually put it in production. But, yeah, it's super, super sensitive, the throttle. I mean, the first 1/16 of an inch travel, you've got power. But what's cool is we let off the power, and it goes completely silent. It's very quiet. Very, very low vibration. The only vibration you have, obviously, is the prop. And yeah, man, it's super smooth. Another thing you don't usually have to think about on a paramotor is dropping your throttle because they're connected to the paramotor, but this one is not, so. Well, cool, man. It's actually not bad up here. They were talking about a layer at about this altitude that was really gnarly. I'm not feeling it. Oh, God. So sensitive. So sensitive. And also, I've not flown a Viper 416. So I've flown a Viper 3, and I was not a fan of it at all. But this thing is on fucking rails, man. It's I don't know, compared to the Freeride 16, I think it's a little bit more responsive. I got to be really careful to stay over the airport, actually, over the LZ rather, because I don't know what would cause this to die. But there are a couple things that can happen. One, you can lose your battery for the actual motor, and this testbed version is using an actual receiver. So that receiver battery can die as well. And you have batteries in your throttle that can die. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that can die. If it does die, not a big deal. If your motor goes full throttle, you just ride it out until it dies and then slide back down. If your motor dies, you just slide back down. So those are the only two things I'm worried about, but in either case, it's not a huge deal. So I'm going to hang out upwind of the LZ. This is really cool, man. Shout out to Ross for letting me fly it. He's been working on this. But yeah, first electric paramotor. How's yourself, man? So cool. Let's go throttle off. Yeah, it dies. Some other things about this. So I don't know much about it, but it does run off of electric lawnmower batteries. So it's got 4 of them in there. They're just the standard lawnmower batteries you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Charge them up, plug them in, good to go. And yeah, there's no net on this particular frame right now. Which, okay, there we go. I'm out of throttle. It's dead. So I'm going to hold it until it completely dies. Okay, we're out of power, so. Yep. I can no longer climb, so it's dying now. So I'm going to start setting up for landing. Oh yeah, I was saying there's no net. No net because there's no cord. I haven't put it on yet. But, yeah, it's completely dead now, so I'm going to line her up for landing. I've got a decent headwind. I think I'm lined up pretty well, actually, right now. And no one should be using this runway because that would be pretty cross. Dude, that was cool. Really cool. And you're right, man. When it dies, it's just like, I can't climb anymore. All right, hang on. Hands off throttle. Throttle, skills out. You're good. Quick check. Okay, dead. Very cool. Very cool.
It's like, I can't climb anymore.
That's a cool feeling, man.
It's dead silent, man. You let out the throttle, it's really cool. Really a cool feeling. Zero vibration. There's barely any torque, to be honest with you. And yeah, the wing is fun, but I wasn't really testing the wing out. I got a couple wing overs in, but that's a fun wing too.
Have you flown a Viper before?
I've flown a Viper 3 and did not like it at all. But it was kind of older. It might have been worn out. I don't know. But I've heard the Viper 4 was a pretty big improvement over the 3 anyway. But that wing is awesome. And it is lifty as shit. You see, dude, I turned like 90 degrees when the wing came up. The wing came up and just turned into the wind.
Oh crap, going right for the golf cart.
I saw the golf cart. I was ready for it. I was like, I'm just going to either kill right before or make it around it. And then
I thought it was well out of the way.
I cut through the runway lights. A little sketchy, but I was getting this thing off the damn ground, and I was determined. I really wanted to fly it. So cool, man. So yeah, that's it. Paramotor flight, or electric paramotor flight. Thanks, Ross.
Yeah, glad you had fun.
Thanks, Jeff.
No problem, man.
Thanks.
Radio, master arm. And there's no need to run it up. You don't need to warm it up.
Oh, it's gonna crack the exhaust.
Yeah. This is Viterazzi's solution to their cracked exhaust. They're giving up completely.
Yeah, the throttle's punchy.
Yeah, it's more of just like getting it out of the way.
All right, so we've got Johnson trying out the electric paramotor now.
My guess is
Spider 22.
before it goes into shutdown right now.
Okay.
Batteries are still warm, so he doesn't have too long. Maybe 5 minutes. Hey guys, heads up. Hey Jeffs.
Where's the plane?
He's at the end of the runway, you're good.
Running up on the end of the runway.
Cool.